share my idea. This is the science. I think this is the Western psychotherapy and Buddhist psychotherapy. We can comparison. Which is the Buddha is the healer, the good, the best psychotherapist, and the Western psychotherapy. They say about the self and the mental disorder. Mental disorder is mean you have a problem with the mental, and your thinking make you depression, make you autism or something interpretation. Many kinds of the mental. And Sigmund Freud, he say that our self, our human. We say the national of the human view. He say the human have a 3 level. Our mind have a 3. The first is the mind consciousness. The second level is the subconsciousness. And the last level, is the unconsciousness. In the Theravada, we can compare the first, the mind consciousness. We know the mind consciousness already. And the subconsciousness, I cannot find in the Theravada, because the subconsciousness, this is we say the pre-consciousness. But in Theravada we don't have the similar. But the unconsciousness in Theravada we can combine with the Bhikkhuni Chitta. And in Mahayana we can comparison the unconsciousness like the store consciousness, the age consciousness in Mahayana, and the pre-consciousness or subconsciousness like the manas consciousness, the second consciousness in Mahayana, and mind consciousness or the same with the sixth consciousness, the consciousness of mind. And Sigmund Freud, he divided our mind like this, and most of us live in the mind consciousness. Not go to deep into the free or the unconsciousness. But the unconsciousness can have many things inside, and you don't know, you cannot see. And when you see something, we hear something, go to your consciousness. They go to eye consciousness, and then they go to deep into the store consciousness to touch one cyst in your mind. The cyst in your mind, we can say this is the cetasika. So that's when something arrive in your consciousness and boost more cetasika and match your body, your mind have the behavior like this, match your mind thinking like this. This is the Abhidhamma statement. And in the science, they want to share why we have some mental disorders, because neuroscience, they say about the neural pathway. Neural pathway is the way of your mind, your thinking. When you think, you see something, your eye with the side, and you contact the eyes and the side, see, you have go to We say that thalamus is the sign, and this is the point in your brain, and this point divide go to your emotion. And when you see something good or bad, and go to thalamus, and thalamus send this signal to your system brain. And after that, they go to the midala. Midala is mean the 2 points near your eyes. And they map, this is we say the center of the emotion. And they give you if you have a good emotion, you give you the positive thinking. If you have the bad emotion, give you the negative thinking. That is the Western therapy or Western science or neuroscience. They say about why someone they have a behavior like this. For example, I have this is my real experience. If you see me, you don't know in the 5 years, yes, 5 years ago I had a depression, very deep depression. And I know but I didn't go to psychotherapy, anything, because I believe the way we practice, I believe the mindfulness meditation can heal. And this is my story because many times I hear something and I don't know how to release that idea, and I brush everything. I put like the knot, and I cannot be happy anything. And always when I see that situation, I always thinking the negative thinking. Because the first time I see like this, I had a bad feeling. And then the second time, I see the same again. And also, they arise the bad feeling. And they make I'm sorry. Finish?
Go on. Never mind. You take my time also.
You can continue.
This time. Never mind.
Eight minutes okay.
Just 2 minutes is okay. And the first time we met the new neural pathway. This is the first time not so deep, but we don't know how to release. And the second time we see again, we hear again, and we thinking the same way, and they met the way of the mind deeper and deeper. And slowly like this, you become the behavior, and when you see that thing, when you see that person, you're thinking the bad thinking. Automatic arising. And at that day, many times I don't want to show the bad thinking, I don't want to say the bad thinking, and I just keep and just cover up, but also, and one day I cannot, and I leave Sangha, stay as my home, but a few months, and I feel I soon have a time to practice meditation, because I believe the way mindfulness meditation can help me healing my mental disorder. And the day I go to the isolated meditation, 3 months, in this room, like the cookie have everything, and I don't go out. I stay in the room, and I have a schedule for me, wake up and eating, simple meditation, chanting, and do some exercise for my body. And the first week when I sit in meditation, many thinking about that situation arise a lot, and I work writing during the time I do meditation. And one day I feel, and when cry I don't stop. Because many times when I see something I stop and I put. Now I give them out of mind, have a time to move up, give up. And I cry I think just 7 days. But not only during, just sometimes I sitting meditation and sometimes I feel better, sometimes feel, sometimes they arrive and I work around and I do some exercise and eating brown rice and slowly I feel better and better. But one point, one day I cannot breathe in because the painful mental feeling arise a lot, and I cannot. You see, when you have a problem, just calm down and breathe in. Cannot breathe in. This is the mind is here and cannot breathe in. And I lie down. And I think, and my heart feel very pain. I don't know why, very pain in my heart. And I think, okay, now is the time I die. But I die in the Dhamma. And I release, I lie down and just live with the Dhamma, don't thinking. And at that time, after the pain, very so painful, and after that, my body lighter and lighter. And I release everything. Because at that day, I letting go my body, my mind, and just focus on the Dhamma. So that at this point, I know, and after that, I don't have the feeling like that, and I know I'm successful in my healing. That is the way, and I understand if we do the Western therapy, psychotherapy. The Western psychotherapy also teach you, the guide is you, healing you, also have a self. They just have a super ego. They have an ego inside. But the Buddhist therapy, we really body and mind, we letting go and we touch non-self. And when I think I die and I don't craving anything and letting go, at that time I touch with the non-self, but I didn't know. And then I release anything, don't craving anything, because I know this is the last moment in my life. I think that this in my mind. And after this point, I'm letting go anything and healing by myself and heal myself by the meditation. That is the 2 points very different from the Western therapy. When they give you the way, they also want to rising your super ego. But in Buddhist therapy, psychotherapy, you touch the non-self. This is the big point, the main point different. And the second, the 2 we do for healing the mental disorder in Buddhist have not only meditation. Because if only meditation, when you finish retreat, when you touch someone and you will be again. That's why we have a three things we practice. This is the Dana, Sila, Pradana, and Pavana. These are the 2 main tools given us. Dana is mean that you, here we also the Dana is mean what first, this is, I say, the social activity. We help everyone. And the second is the sila. Sila is mean the way we train our mind. Sila not only the precept we give, but the way I train the mind. I train the mind. I don't thinking the bad thinking, and I want to renew the neural pathway, because neural pathway can renew. When you have the old pathway, you want to change, you should to do the new pathway. And when you have a new pathway, this the old pathway, they become, they die. For example, they don't touch so much, and that's the way I practice. And in my practice, I want to conclude. Now I conclude. I'm sorry. I conclude the three ways we practice for Buddhist psychotherapy. The first, practice sila. The sila is the training your behavior. The second, dana. Dana is mean that you do social activity. And the third, that is very important, this is the bhavana, the meditation, vipassana, mindfulness, or anything. And when we do together like this, you protect yourself, and you can heal your mental disorder. And this is the way the Buddha gave us.